nga nyo yaya nyola season 2 of Tonyaa Kesso execute ni nambe dula le mealon ka fuka nene man soto nyim banko ka ni nyim programme o ye dang anin saya le kanyante Tonyaa Kesso adabe mutala lunjomalla on this 8th of February from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. akana mo dang katung nae dang wallahi bekala lakira fure wolti toro nimisoni moneo gam gola ba koma mandin kol ko niamo e kamoto lati e salon dindingo do bar furduk wo mukke balti season 2 of Tonyaa Kesso execute luntan sifa belbe tarlale nyim banta ba nyim bembato ka fo me Tonyaa Kesso Alagie Muhammed aya teda men jela kadiya sponsored by Seaview Hotel bar jomalle ba koma pour ka sembentuya wolom gangoti Gambia bele dabe nyim programme ote aw mutanfe nga mutefe nga nyo yaya nyola season 2 of Tonyaa Kesso execute ni nambe dula le mealon ka fuka nene man soto nyim banko ka ni nyim programme o ye dang anin saya le kanyante Tonyaa Kesso adabe mutala lunjomalla on this 8th of February from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. akana mo dang katung nae dang wallahi bekala lakira fure wolti toro nimisoni moneo gam gola ba koma mandin kol ko niamo e kamoto lati e salon dindingo do bar furduk wo mukke balti season 2 of Tonyaa Kesso execute luntan sifa belbe tarlale nyim banta ba nyim bembato ka fo me Tonyaa Kesso Alagie Muhammed aya teda men jela kadiya sponsored by Seaview Hotel bar jomalle ba koma pour ka sembentuya wolom gangoti Gambia bele dabe nyim programme ote aw mutanfe nga mutefe nga nyo yaya nyola season 2 of Tonyaa Kesso execute ni nambe dula le mealon ka fuka nene man soto nyim banko ka ni nyim programme o ye dang anin saya le kanyante Tonyaa Kesso.
Hello there. Welcome to Gamgo Company Limited. We are your trusted partners in all your procurement needs.
Gamgo Company Limited. It's a dynamic youth-led enterprise based in the Gambia.
It is a general merchandise company which deals with high-quality procurement activities across various sectors such as
automotive, civil work, agriculture, office and healthcare equipment, etc. The company aims to bridge the gap between institutions and their diverse needs by delivering high-quality goods and services.
At Gamgo, we offer competitive pricing, comprehensive solution, customer support, pre-financing for reputable companies.
It has established strong partnership with industrial leaders from countries such as Belgium, China, UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey.
Gamgo means Gambia Go. This slogan fuels our drive for excellence. With our team of experts continuously improving our products and services, quality is guaranteed. Gamgo, we go together and grow together. Gamgo, let's go!
Hi guys, ngalbe bisim live on Tonyaa Kesso. Kon dalta ka ke nyame ne nyaada je jandon ni Alagie Muhammed. Atele ka ke na guesti olung. Ola ka aka fonka sida me aka je kere sika ka dintel. Alagie Muhammed be live on Tonyaa Kesso bimbe ko be kachala. Bring president on statement on IMM for National Assembly. Me bulala gor jigeno la kacha kono mba fola le bi. Sainteng nunton ka mbuka menje sain ka oje TikTok. Chepel ni bol be fundile ko chepel ko be kenyino na bol kana ko be musunyino la internet o mbo kachala.
So musol be musol nyine.
No musol le ka finti internet o e ko be kenyino ne lafta e futu. Comme ka menje banku client to banku ko don do mol kana online. Ye partnership o nyininje etanyo ti duma e diamo fo nyola hundo le bela bana fo futu bina kala ya dam atude da mountain mol kacha ba janni meduna kol kon sibula ela sponsor ni e kacha wala ye tentu e jay ngadu kacha
to nyati mbe Gambia be tentu la mo be jayla. From the beginning, Lee Properties Plus, I will say thank you to the CEO, Musa Lee Properties, can support Bakele, even though sponsorship in Bantal, but more than Mealan Kafako, from day one I come faster. And the next is Gamgo, Saibo personally, he always support me, and I will not forget Basamba as well, Bafanan Tentula back in Bajaila. So thank you so much, Gamgo, the best company in the Gambia, belonging to a young Gambian entrepreneur. So thank you. And Anita Fanambe Temtula Bake for your time, because I'm futu keleti. So Sante Nyanda Tarla Laranto, but na kuo ojarete kuo bela so ngetan to bake ngejai. For being there, yen sutura, kamma koy kullo kono nge tentu nge jay. I appreciate you. You know, thank you to Lady Njai as well for always being there for me. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Mohamed nga dun kacha kono malam fo e president na kuma kaon la moy député bon ñaati la quand même kuma ndi sona la. Ni ala moy muni la tekti because nga dabo ni moko don jele. Wali ay tane dabo ko barola kuma kaono. Akoma kuma kan me alan ko. It's a usual statement. Ko kule me alan ko adalta ka repeated wala adalta ka fole. So mune Mohamed la tekti ot.
Yeah, I balu wala kolea ngamara ayo fojela. So nim president found out if I will acknowledge, then that's honesty. So, and that's the kind of leaders we want. You understand? You cannot agree with the head of state in everything. But okay, there are things men fana along kavuko. Now found out if I accept, okay, balu ba kolea na ba mansa kunda ba kato ke kanne coming ka jibe bo kol tala ke bay nyame. And that's not only the president who has a role there, us as a citizen and even the oppositions. You understand? To be an opposition is not only about verbal attacking or verbal critics. You know, you also have to play a role to make sure ela banko nying ita simone kenwa among every time nim president wa kumafo inyanta ka findila ya respond. You can respond the president by traveling the world. Oppositions have big opportunity people don't understand. I'm not saying the borough government is 100% okay. If I would say that, I would lie to myself. There are areas many along Kavoko jail better at 100%, 50%, 70%. Ladol BJ, they need to improve on them. You know, as a citizen, you have to be honest to yourself. So, but nim ngafo nyame nim mansa fonta ko okay nyimbe kolare ba mansa be mbe kato kuol ke kanaka jibe mbo kela nyame. So that's a plus because we want politicians to be honest to themselves. Not come in nim modo kuma fodo ye finde avocado mu ulolti no. But nita fon finde they accept ko Mankajang de Tonyaa mbe kato la na news de akata viral la bari laftala tambi wala. Ya long that Mankajang ye telling water. Yeah, understand. So, nim politician out of fire would laugh for them. So, I think for the first time, I will commend the president on that side to accept, okay, Jambe Kolear Nabarimba Kato Kerala coming to improve it. Yes.
Member Kerim Bangkok, Usenu Bojan case. Sanji kitan si kachano je.
Yes,
yes. Kachano. Mohamed Munane Mankajang for Sydney Silauka. Afo cool Javi bring Jululun in the Kote. But Minala Lukote.
Yes.
Kaul Senate about science diabono because case ni banta justice Jaite Nyatino.
Okay.
Jaite kitio te cool kono. State ila rely on Musokang ka Usenu Bojang muta almost 2 to 3 years time binadunka wokono. Muni etela take your fanala.
First, I will express my desire or feeling to say it is a landmark case, very unprecedented. 931 days, they were in detention. And from the context of humanity, nobody wants to be behind bars or in detention or mile 2 whilst you are innocent. So while in trials, they will say you are innocent until proven otherwise. So that is what was proven by the judicial system. So I will also say this is the beauty of democracy and the independence of judiciary will make judicial expensations or dispensations very easy and make it very honestly and make soko Tonyaa sabate kuonyunkon. So first I would say the judiciary is independent today because in other government, the government will manipulate even the judge to say, okay, nearly fight behind bar, they don't care. In a country where dictatorship exists, the government still can have, they can still have a say even in the judge, may judgment or pass be. Because these people, aside from Allah, because God is in control of everything, Allah's fate truly lies in Jaita's hand. Because Jaita ni Allah ni kila tema, ate Allah judgment or best wala nyama. The evidence is
before him.
Yes, before him. You understand? Because in a criminal dispensation, you only depend on what we call you don't depend on the plaintiffs or the complainants so it's proven beyond all reasonable doubt in criminal dispensation. So I think Jaite did a very credible work, you understand, because Nying case, for me, people think, okay, ku chakandom, because abanta ye nyilbula. But among Bankaradola, in the sense, okay, the government still filed for an appeal, I believe. The government still filed for an appeal.
Yes.
You understand? So it might go to the appeal court.
It will.
Man, if I can understand. Within maybe 30 days or whatever.
Yeah, within 30 days.
Yeah, understand. So Abita appeal court. That's why he released on bail.
Yes.
So maybe it out for appeal court again. Appeal court uphold the judgment, Jaitala judgment. Usenu and his sister may come and sue the government again. So it could be the beginning of another beginning. It's still a case for me. Memamba. Abanta, niliela faith lonko at least the bulatal.
But in another way around?
In another way around, the case is still on. But okay, ning me lualo dunia long, 70% the bafala they are free.
Yes.
Because in most cases, the appeal court, because they will just follow the process.
Yes.
Ebitala jaitala judgment no like ya really. For Tonyaa jaitala ni arguments all men be along before him. I be samba nyama la bamfama be samba nyam. Na be samba nyam, and I believe he's a very qualified judge. And he has the experience. So appeal court ya dismiss abe kole alal. Wo muntala hadama ya mirolt. Ma fole bekela. So a government DPP, you know, Director of Public Prosecution. So it ning state failed in this case. Definitely you have to blame it on them. Because they have a responsibility to file a case with proper evidences to make sure they don't fail. So if the state failed in this case, you blame it on the DPP.
But in a case that DPP fanang, you know, a depend investigator like a
yes, I think a case like this in the context of law we said is unprecedented. It's like first of its kind.
Yeah.
Where 2 police officers were murdered, right? So woman case chahandi before Ibo Sambala court.
Yeah. You try to investigate.
You make sure all the steps, all the necessary steps are taken. And you know ko ngana ngilmen prosecute. Hanimbe fail at kela kucha kanti. Because you know ko there is a consequence. If you fail, mansakunda lebe problem solo. Mansakunda problem osola nyadile. The government has to pay them.
Yeah.
931 days, you're okay in detention. And you are proven innocent. Can you pay for that? That's millions.
Yeah, that's huge of millions.
So it will be a blow on the DPP.
Yeah. Mohammed, moving on. Na neighbor sol Senegal. E ko signo kubu ka signo card. Na jejele ko je dimbabe malari adun membe den gor jigen ko la wala gor jigen on la ko. The last time ngajele ko in a report for use keta lemba ya mutawato mune ko da ise Gambia ya ni mel mutanyon wala da ise Gambia ni mel ni use keta nyol mutanyon but ima in Gambia no to findini fo amara membe ta kan Senegal la nyanta ka ke jam fana neba membe den ni gor jigen on la
you know, morally in as a people of religion we are Muslims majority 95% or more or so are Muslims. And before Islam, our culture frowns at lesbianism, gay, or whatever. So the reason why ntala kacha buka jamfaje is something me alanka vako mbuka lafika interest jela from, because it's against my culture, it's against my society. Malam feka understand. So wala nante mbuka interest akacha la bake. So to say ko okay, member Senegal nyanta kana Gambia la, what depend on mansala bu. Ning government ya feel ko okay, this is against the law, Natari is against the law, then why not? But okay, from our own context.
But it's against the law, because more fuller last time boy fuller melmuta for fara for busumbala. Yes, sentenced.
How many years?
Melmuta, incomplete building. Sometimes something
Man to
like
man.
something like 4 or 5 years, something
Then
like
of course, if it is against the law, if it is against the law, obviously Mankajang Daily should take its course.
So
but naturally,
do you think, since it is against the law, a more full sentence do you think, a kuonyanta na Gambia fana man say step out a call investigate fonga god again also ninge sort of do ye kela?
As long as it is a crime and it's unlawful for people to engage in such practices, obviously the government should act. If it is unlawful,
it is unlawful?
Yes. Then that's it. The government should act. Obviously. Because if you are after thieves, because stealing is unlawful, it's a crime. Robbery is crime. Drug is crime. Rape is crime. Murder is crime. So if homosexuality is a crime, obviously the government should act.
Ngatende Muhammad.
Yes.
Because what je?
Yes.
Nyinde sol a video jebe circulate na sistal nenemang menjen na ado ton ke je dinkira ko te onnet sistal be fintila internet oto kay tandi ko be ke nyini ngol kewol kana live to kay tandi ko nga kadi le choose so nin kari ma mari choose asala bal dunde ala football pa kayta ni e ñoo choose isi kaja e ñola nomba jindi eta e kacha duma pour e futu Alagie Muhammed la jero to e njeñadi.
Yeah, I think yalo mo jama be ñin society kono bulol le filta dama nim bulol dum filta dama mol bukale be kala ñama but social media manke keñi nin dulati no ini mosi benno je la futu e na dual tema yes wosi kenole ye moje aka postings men ka diate enne, that's your style of woman, ya safe aye safe ale kacha kullo kon but maybe kana banta tem plain ni ko mimbe kenyi no ala kambano natinye. I don't think that is right. For me it's very uncultured. Woman better men ñi ñaata baluwo kono wala ñinti ko fengo hormone buña better de jel because hadama di mu fon man timma ndemem fon be sire njam man timma. You understand? But okay, so we have to be honest to ourselves. That is very wrong. Because dinoma fo. If indeed abijana ko kam match like Kenyan or lamba kamban wala. Doli na ye lawyer for ko nge like le ta sutiata la wala ko no warta beteng. Ebe nyo tombonna. I think most of it is content creation. You understand?
No, but Muhammad, you don't know finto kafo ebe Kenya no manke content.
So they are serious about
serious
it.
About it.
I don't think that is right.
They are serious about it.
Because momo yalan kafo ko ibota society do konandi wuluta mo ken dol bala. Nila mol fon yeje wala ibe bondi.
Don't defa the initial stage bring ngaje ngabara num fang for.
It's for content creation.
But so be yale because be live ni jibe kan. Mol kana ka fa nga kari la choose. Kari sava ko no yung amanke na type thing amel like mbatu ngaji so ni me choose it akela football park later.
Yeah, well that is Mankajang in all circumstances that is very wrong. For me, this is my opinion. It's wrong, it's undone, and it's not Islamic.
Muhammad natanga dimbama la ila music industry. attack jolonta santo ala jolong dada diamuta na bol lay beti la dinngol lay beti
of course
jama ko dada la statement o amanya na fola because I reaction o menke ka atandi ko attack boyta jama ko Hussein manya na fola attack la boy ko serious tala dunta jatola for 1 week nyol sifa la buga tamano e ko namam futa attack maka kontong ay kuma kaon mel safi ala karo amanya na fola mune Muhammad la tekti o
ngafole because Hussein is a brother, is my family. Attack is a brother and is a family, and ni bela doko metali. I work with these people, and I believe I will continue to work with them as long as I'm in the industry. I love both of them. So commenting on their issue, most especially they are about to hold a fight. And there's a possibility I'll be one of the hosts. So my comment, I should be very meticulous about it. What I believe, beefing sometimes can bring attack jolonta stage. I believe Hussein Along is at certain degree at that moment at a Kumafolama. The belief I have.
Long ko boyo serious.
Boyo serious tal andong I affect le. I believe ko atafola. That's the belief I have. Because I know Hussein and I don't see him as Mome Along Kafoko Ajawiatal. And Attack, on the other hand, is a very generous person as well. You understand? So beefing sometimes it degenerates to hate. Because near Kumadofo Modoe, a beeflum, okay, maybe to create controversies, publicity for yourself, name making, and all that. Because it's all about that. But there are certain things, Amariba Talal, so personal. And do not personal, akatua konole. So that's where Kakairo Wishnyoya, Bukana Soto Kotenge. I'll give you examples of musical controversies and beef and dissing. Let's go. Let me probe your minds back into the channel of hip-hop history.
Tupac and others.
Yes. Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls, they were best of friends. But they became sworn and staunch enemies to the extent of both rappers' lives were claimed by a gun. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. When Tupac Shakur recorded Hit Them Up, first of all, F the bitch and the clique you claim. West Side, when we ride, we come equipped with game. You claim not be a player, but I F your wife. You understand what I'm trying to say? Shakur recorded this. The Bad Boy record, the head was P. Diddy, Puff Daddy. They took it too personal. And later, some people believe Puff Daddy has a hand in Tupac's death. And the same Puff Daddy has a hand in Biggie's death to claim his royalties and copyrights. So, beefing to a certain extent, it may claim people's life if people are not careful with their words, because words can be dangerous. So I will advise for there to be peace. Let the beefing be only based on commercial purpose, for publicity, for enterprise, but let it not degenerate to personal hate.
So Muhammad, ila foko at initial stage Hussein Alonko attack baramatale seriously. Eko yamera nung wala I believe tako I meant for atafal.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think fananko anyanta what do you think ko anyanta react la nyadi le na tata kalamata kwa serious ta, because I know ko Hussein atafala kwa because ite alon ne ko atala bo serious ta. Ante I don't talk to attack, but I know ko ala bo serious ta through mall. So ngala ne ko dada afana ayo level o sort ka kalamuta even amam futa attack la ka kalamuta ko attack la bo serious tala faman serious so nata fa along ko serious te amara nyanta men kala no.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't want to speak for him in the sense he is a mature person. He's an experienced, intelligent young man. He knows what is good and he knows what is bad. So Dada, in his own sense, knows what is good for him. Whether he's supposed to go and see him or he should decline him. So these are things many along Kafoko, they are very, very, they are personal issues. So I wouldn't want to speak for Hussein. If I speak for him, I may offend Attack. If I speak for him, I may offend him. And I'm not in the position to offend anyone here because it's their beef, not my beef. What is right upon me as a human being and as a senior stakeholder in the music business, I will go and see you, pay my homage, my respect, and then my advice. This is my role in the music industry.
Mohamed 2026 best silokana. Jama ko ni opposition ol man kafu nyoma ite baro gagné no. Komando nga opposition ol je ko ebe kata ko ke kanna pro kana ka dum palansor kilon ko. Ba hani sai kuma kam man findi kay tande ko tonya opposition ol be palansor kilon la fanan kono. Palansor kilon ko to pro ebe nyobore on ke no la nyame 2026.
Yeah, interesting topic. Manka mansajindo mandia. Because I kodo soto already, I darajo soto, I fero soto. And dum politiko mu kodolti. Politiko niye churum panje ima kalamuta. Ni me hakilo tu fuare ala ketari. Politiko mandia. Politiko koleata bakel. Politiko mfennati me ala dimintale. So opposition ya amandia. Andum Baro, like I said, his government may have their weakness, but they have something to campaign for.
Such like?
Okay. Ebe sila dadamen. Ko kurang sama men na bolong kon. Ya understand? Okay, aning kudol. So mansa na tata 5 fence to be campaign la men. Ni be opposition do ko be bullad.
But mo ngamo le ko oppositional like UDP. Be to mention ngamo.
Of course.
Yeah, itata nung what like your fundraising canon. Europe ni US ma fa na do ko di jamasa.
Yeah, Mankajang that's
for
the money is much, but it's not enough.
It's not enough for them to do a campaign.
Of course, Manka. Ni tata round all to babu do be ko ni 10 million nat. Mansala business partner killing suit also do all that.
But Mohamed Puamela Kamansa will indifferent Kodo Damale.
Yeah, Kodo is very instrumental.
Yes, but in coming in Family Kodo Damale.
Money is important. Winning the mindset of people, the type of policies and the type of politician you are is very instrumental. Your personality, your approach, they are very important. Because Gambia is looking for somebody, is very serious, because in our politics we already have sectionalism and tribalism. So anyone, you have a tribal affiliation, it will be very difficult for other tribes to vote for you and see you as their savior when you become powerful. So a young mindset, our belief is kill the tribe for the nation to grow. Whatever young people on the mind win nola. To say whether you are a Fulham, Mandinka, Wall of Jola, I am not here for that. I am here for the Gambia and Gambians. Such type of politics, Niol Nati, Hanikodo table, you will generate love. And natural love, I mean.
So oppositional connected more mojeje me alon ko asi ikame like ika quality mention fo ye yo sifaji opposition or kono ba wala ite jumale sense
yeah
single-handedly
explain here. So far to me I'm not seeing somebody of that 100 hanatari mari iman tribe comme imanke motimelo you are tribalist even if you are not tribalist but already in people's mind okay carry tribalist nyin tribalist manam fe kan understand so wo mindset already ni moli o billy kan pour ye win Gambia la politico ko na ba koleala it's going to be very difficult. Let me be honest to you. I'm not saying it's not possible because ala la ko ba foundable ning ala ko man salam banto wato banta mo fana man kunoje because God is the supreme judge.
So Muhammad ko bitaka nyame sainte la gete ko mam moje me alon ko adan particular quality le même for ko mam moje me also so at this stage wala ko be nyame ite amara nim faleo manke wala towards December barobe gagnela
of course if they don't change their political setup
hani atare coalition of form
yeah it depends
okay
what time ye men nati moli ye jomale present to the people which is very important because right now cartoon opposition ya wala problem obeke membe men tambindela because everybody wants to be the leader everybody wants to be the person okay until a sita but cartoon ya long because oppositional da money meeting ke ya long nako it da mon ya long ila mind ko ya nako Tonyaa Mankajang is the right person to lead us people know that but sometimes it's not the right person that even wins the wrong may win.
So Mohamed amuna like oppositional da mount be no sabaka nyato because nde fenkili nenja ni opposition findita e be ka nyina tanne ko nyim bankole be la hard kon but Honeybee they find it hard to come under one umbrella as one people with one vision pour ka mo kilimbulay tam.
That's the problem because everybody is there for their personal interests and gains. They are not seeing the country. Patriotism is not something you studied at school. You don't go to school and learn patriotism. It's something you are born with. It's natural. But one thing, okay, our society is lacking what we call civic education, and which is important. Civic education is what may naturally bring patriotism into people's mindset. Because by telling them, love your country, put your country first, is important. But people don't preach that. Everybody is for themselves. Nimme na koro sida moli o celebrate. Nimme achievement okay people downgrade you. So nyinam problem oti. So bankola tabe koleala le. Ngina na Gambia la progress man easy. Nyo kelo le warta, fitino warta, setano warta, nyo konante ya warta.
So ya Mohamed nyinkuo yamara carte failal. Inyanta mune faham la nanata politician la fanala wala nanata carte fail fana na fana. Ebo momentum bonna ka kela nyaton ko ite amara carte failal nyante mira la nyadi. Nitebe yamaro.
Yeah, let people vote based on competence. Because sentimentalism is what kills us. We have to take emotions out of it. Abarak.
Ko wato ban.
Yes.
Anyway, Mohamed ko wato bantale. So mobe dawda ndimba folale ko ngal tentu bake kal jay ka chabe diari nama fauna bake bare Mohamed yen alat ko wato banta odon si menkedron si bola ni la sponsor fanal si isi a soro ngila fanna
olam toñati
no wada je nga so
be tentula be jayla mba fala mole ko ala baraka al nimbara mobe dawdandi nga mobe tentu nga mobe jay ka foye ko alhamdulillah dunia baluwo ni ngina nata idea I see nyo kana soso kana nyofa so abetenne dunia baluwo anin dia nin kole al nata so na politiko men fanan dunta kono be mobe tentula be mobe jela Mankajang be tentula inila mimi inila Max Sonko bijanne and then Gladimos bijang Mansour fanan bijang be mobe tentula be jela. Thank you so much CEO Gamgo Thank you so much, Musa Ali Properties, and thank you, Mankajang, once again for your time.
All guys, nga soronjang forward ko din. Ala barak.
Thank you.
Hello there. Welcome to Gamgo Company Limited. We are your trusted partners in all your procurement needs.
Gamgo Company Limited. It's a dynamic youth-led enterprise based in the Gambia.
It is a general merchandise company which deals with high-quality procurement activities across various sectors such as
automotive, civil work, agriculture, office and healthcare equipment, etc. The company aims to bridge the gap between institutions and their diverse needs by delivering high-quality goods and services.
At Gamgo, we offer competitive pricing, comprehensive solution, customer support, pre-financing for reputable companies.
It has established strong partnership with industrial leaders from countries such as Belgium, China, UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey.
Gamgo means Gambia Go. This slogan fuels our drive for excellence. With our team of experts continuously improving our products and services, quality is guaranteed. Gamgo, we go together and grow together. Gamgo, let's go!
On this 8th of February from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Akana modang, katung nae dang. Wallahi bekala lakira fure waltitoro. Nimisoni moneo. Gamgola ba koma. Mandinkol ko niamo e kamoto lati. E salon dindingo do. Bar furduk wo muke balti. Season 2 of Tonyaa Kesso execute. Luntan sifa bele betarlale nyimbanta.